Hi guys, and welcome to another ASMR in a tent. As you can see, I'm in this tent again, and the rain is pouring down on it, and it's so relaxing and nice. This video was requested by this wonderful person whose name is now up somewhere here. So thank you for the request, and they wanted me to drink some iced tea. So before I went away on this camping trip, I only found a can of Lipton iced tea. Peach. As you can see in the background is my little Mascot Pinky. She came with me as well. Oh, that sounded pretty cool. Right, let's open this up. This is absolutely ice cold. Cheers, guys. Oh, that is really nice. Okay, what I wanted to talk to you about today is just because I've been inundated with a comment. No, seriously, I've had a lot of people asking me to talk about REM state a little bit more, my video game REM state, so I thought I'd give you a little update on, why I haven't really been saying too much about it. First of all, in case you don't know what it is I wrote a video game back in 2000 called REM State, which is about a girl who at the moment her name is Zoe. When she was a young child, she was involved in a car accident with her father, and he ended up dying as a result of her not being able to pull him from the wreckage, and sort of blamed herself for his death, and constantly has this nightmare over and over again. This game takes place so many years later, when she's round about 18 years old, I would say. And one day she has this nightmare, but this time she hears her father calling her from outside of her room. She goes out into the street and witnesses the car crash again. This time pulls the door open, but there's no one in there. She then meets this figure, this sort of devil-like figure called the Nightmare Maker, who makes nightmares, and tries to make a deal with her. And he says, your father's out there somewhere. If you find him, you won't have this nightmare ever again. So she agrees. He gives her a key, and then you move on with this game, which would be a sort of cross between Grand Theft Auto, Silent Hill, and Resident Evil. So that's the type of game it is. Oh, it's so nice. I love that. Yeah. So that's pretty much the story, and it's a game where, you have to, you get keys at the beginning. You go in all these houses, and there's all puzzles to solve in each of the houses in order to get another key and progress. You then get a weapon, which is a handgun. You then get car keys, and then you have to drive to different parts of this city, which is called Remembrance State, and which hopefully won't be much longer. My plan is to first of all go away for a few days, like have a little break, a little holiday, and then try and arrange a trip to London so I can go and retrieve my script, bring it back, write it all out like properly, and then hopefully try and get something sort of done. Even if I got like a demo or something made of it, would be awesome. Oh, lovely ice tea, I love it. Yeah, especially out of the can. Yeah, so that's what I want to do, guys, is, you know, sort loads of things out that I've got to sort out right now, this moment in time. Then go away for a little while, you know, have a few days away somewhere, and hopefully the weather will be nice. And then come back, then arrange to go to London, pick up the script and start moving on with the game. Because you've got, there's loads of things in it that you have to do, and also I was talking to my daughter, who started giving me some ideas as well, which was pretty cool, which involved using a headset. I don't want to go into it too much, but I did kind of like the idea, and it automatically gave me some ideas on how I could, you know, incorporate this into the game, which I can actually do. So yeah, I mean, you have the villains, which are like pretty much Zoe's childhood fears, if you like. It's like a clown called Kill the Clown, Kill the Clown, because she was scared of clowns, obviously, as a child. There's a guy with a chainsaw in it called Tex Chainsaw, because she'd seen the movie Texas Chainsaw as a child and it frightened her. So she has that fear. There's a guy called Faceless, which is based on Michael Myers, who constantly is pursuing you whenever it's like a driving sequence, whenever you usually have to drive to somewhere. He will usually get in a car and chase you in the car, so you have to sort of get away from him as well before you can move on to the next like part. There's a school, a principal who used to freak her out when she was like in a small school, like in I don't know if it would be kindergarten or whatever it would be, but there would be that, a school principal who's, you know, very, very creepy indeed. A doll, which now I've actually played Resident Evil Village. They have actually got a doll in it, which is kind of annoying because I'd written this game about, you know, 20 years ago or whatever. But I do have a doll called Madeline in it, and you know, that's really creepy. And again, that's because of her childhood. You know, she had this doll that used to frighten her. You know, she just get scared and wake up in the night and see it, and in the darkness, you know, it just became scary rather than, you know, be a nice toy to have. Oh guys, if you've never had peach iced tea, I highly recommend it. It's so refreshing, really, really nice. Yeah, so that's all these things, you know. There's you know, it's just basically things that a childhood fears, pretty much, that are thrown into this game. Also, as I said, there's puzzles, including, I mean, you'll have puzzles puzzles like paintings with little switches underneath that you have to select in a certain order. But you'll also have like real-time sort of puzzles where you actually have to do it. So one would be like involves a dartboard, and you've got to throw 3 darts into certain places, and you've got to work out what places you have to throw the darts in based on like a cryptic clue. Another one is a pool table puzzle, where you actually have to pop the balls in a certain order, but you have to actually play it, you know, which is really cool. Another one is a bowling alley. You have to get a strike before it gives you a key. And there's also like lots of other I mean, there's so much that I would love to put into this game when it comes to the puzzle solving, when it comes to replayability, because it will be almost infinite. You will always, because you'll unlock a boutique key or closed store key, a hair salon key, which when you play the game again and you go to this big massive shopping mall, you can unlock the clothes store, and each time you play through the game you'll unlock more different clothes, and then you'll also be unlocking new hairstyles, makeup schemes, so you can go to the boutique and get new makeup schemes when you get to that part of the game again. So, you know, a lot of replayability. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. But, you know, I thought I'd give you a little update because I haven't really done much about it. The script is in London, and I need to go to London, which I probably will in the next few months, hopefully. As I said, got a lot of things to sort out, a lot going on at the moment, which I'm going to be sorting out, hopefully from tomorrow. And then it's holiday, and then London. So hopefully, you know, perhaps next year I would say I can really hopefully have the script completely finished, and then, you know, try and move forward with it and find out what I can actually get done. You know, as I said, even if there's like a demo I could get made to give you an idea of what it's like. Oh, but listen to this rain, guys. How cool is this? Okay, yes, so I thought I'd just make this little update video for you about that game. If you'd like me to talk about my little trip yesterday, I went in HMV's, the record store, and I could not believe how many vinyl records they have. I went in there and they just had a few out, you know, on the show, but then I turned round and there was this whole A to Z, you know, like the old record stores. And it was amazing, it was fantastic. Yeah, I was in there having a ball looking through them all. But yeah, if you want me to talk about that, I'll talk about that, because I do want to do a chicken Alfredo video, because someone has requested that, and also a cup of tea video. I might do a cup of tea in a tent. If you'd like to see that, let me know, and I can do that as well. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well, guys. I hope this video with an R, this video has, you know, helped you relax and given you some tingles. I'm now whispering in your left ear, and I'm now whispering in your right ear. I wonder how many blokes are watching this now going, get out of my ear, ooh, that's really weird. Only if you've got the cans on though. You must listen to this with cans on, guys.